I wanted to do something with the fact that I never tried a Harley Benton before, so I ordered this guitar. I paid for it myself. That is why this video is sponsored by the Aeros looper from Singular Sound. More on that later. So in this video I'm going to compare this guitar to a more expensive guitar, my reissue Fender Jazzmaster, and I'm going to let you know what I think about this guitar, all the pros and the cons. Yes. So the first thing that I did was to compare this guitar to my Fender Jazzmaster. It's a 62 reissue, probably 10 times the price of this guitar. Is it 10 times better? No. As you can hear from the sound bites, they sound pretty much identical, or very close at least. I think maybe some of the difference is due to pickup height, and of course the pickups are not like exactly the same, but they are very close. The Fender feels more expensive, definitely. This one does not feel cheap at all, but it feels more cheap than the Fender. Yeah. So this video was made possible thanks to Singular Sound and their Aeros Loop Studio Gold Edition. It is a multi-track looper pedal with silent switches and digital mixing. It has a big touchscreen display, which makes it a lot more intuitive than other loopers that I've used before. If I can't see what I'm doing, I'm just very easily lost, and with the Aeros it's sort of like looking at your DAW on your computer, which makes it a lot more easier. You also get color-coded visual cues, which also makes everything a lot easier. Very nice. And since your hands are a bit tied up with the playing part when you are looping, controlling the Aeros with your feet is also very easy. The switches are silent and they respond when they should respond. Timing is of course very important when you are looping, so I need the foot switches to do what they are going to do exactly when I want them to do it. Yeah. You can also control this volume knob right here with your foot if you want to, which is also very nice, like this. And here are some other very nice features. Auto quantize, intelligent end of measure forgiveness, and easy undo and redo commands, 2x2 and 6x6 playing modes, and pairing with the beat buddy from Singular Sound, and the list goes on. And I really recommend to use a looper for rehearsing the guitar and to create music. And I really think the Aeros is a superb choice when it comes to loopers. Again, use the links down below to find out more. Back to the video. So out of the box, the Harley Harley Benton. Why did they go for that name? But yeah, out of the box, it felt pretty good. The action was a bit high, so I took that down a bit. I think it has the Dario strings on it, which I like, but they are not new. I think they've been on the guitar for quite a while, and they seem to be a bit rusty almost. Saying that, I always change the strings when I get a new guitar. I'm never really into the strings that are on the guitar when it's shipped, even though they are Ernie balls and the Darios. I'm guessing they are just a bit old, too old for me. But that's it when it comes to the downsides of this guitar. Old strings, pretty common on new guitars. High action, it's a preference thing. I think most people would have thought that was a bit too high, but it's a very easy fix. I didn't touch the truss rod, it was just like on the bridge. And yeah, the guitar is amazing for the price, and it's an overall very good guitar if you don't look at the price at all. I would say this is something that I would expect from a guitar that cost maybe 5 times as much as the Harley Benton. And this is something that I've seen on Harley Benton reviews, because I've seen a lot of them. Like, I don't understand how they are able to sell these guitars for that price, because it's pretty much ridiculous how good this guitar is for that price, or any price, as I said. I've seen some videos about people upgrading stuff on these guitars. I don't think I would spend money to upgrade things on this guitar at all. It would be interesting to see if newer other pickups would do a big difference on this guitar, but I honestly don't think there's a lot to gain from doing that with this guitar. So I'm keeping the guitar as it is. So I can definitely recommend the JA60cc, and that's it. So now I've tried a Harley Benton guitar and I can recommend it. It's a very good guitar. In the next video I will buy and review a Harley Davidson motorcycle, and I will compare it to other motorcycles. Goodbye.